get a look now at what things are looking like locally here. Where are the areas that we're thinking these storms are going to move through?
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing it through kind of a few different waves here in Cincinnati, greater Cincinnati area, starting from the west, moving to the east. And those storms that are currently out to our west right now, it's all dry here in Cincinnati, but as we expand this view, what we are currently seeing across parts of even Texas, that's out of the frame, Oklahoma through Kansas, now getting its way into Missouri. This is the complex of storms that are going to march their way across the Midwest and eventually end up here into parts of the tri-state and into greater Cincinnati. And you can see the threat for Sunday, an enhanced risk, that's that orange color here, covering several states. That slight risk just on the outside of that, covering basically the rest of the Midwest up in towards the Great Lakes region. So here in greater Cincinnati, most of our region under that enhanced risk, level 3 out of 5. Even Clinton, Highland, parts of Adams, that's in that slight risk. I think you all still need to be on standby, keep weather aware, because even though you're in a level below, you're close enough, and I do still think that we'll have those strong to severe storms that could impact your area as well. So strong winds going to be the primary threat we're watching out there for Sunday in both waves of storms. By the second round, which will time out here soon, I think we'll have a greater risk, at least medium risk, of the tornadoes, hail, flooding risk could be ongoing throughout the day on Sunday, or at least with these rounds of storms. I shouldn't say throughout the day, because we are going to be starting out Sunday on the dry side. We'll actually have some sunshine, clouds slowly building in until about noontime. Then as we approach about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we'll start to see some of these showers and storms move in from southeast Indiana, northern Kentucky. This first round of storms, it's primarily going to be a strong wind threat that continues here through the afternoon into parts of the evening. Then some general showers and thunderstorms going to follow that up as we go late into the afternoon. By Sunday evening, as we approach sunset, we'll have a little bit of a break, and that's going to be important because that's going to help kind of re-energize the atmosphere. But there's still some questions on if there is enough to get this next round of storms that come in around 8 to 10 o'clock. And that could bring in that second round of storms that could produce more of the strong winds. And as I mentioned, maybe some hail, tornado threat in some of these storms that come in by Sunday late night. The good news, if we're getting that second round of severe weather, as we go into the overnight hours, a lot of that threat is going to be dropping off fairly quickly. So it won't last as long into the night. If you're trying to get to bed and maybe avoid the storms, we'll still have some heavy rain, possibly some lightning in there. But as we go into the overnight, then into Monday morning, it really starts to break apart pretty quickly there in the forecast. So tonight we'll get down into those mid-60s, keeping it mild out there before those storms arrive for Sunday. By Monday, for Memorial Day, we'll wrap up the storms in the morning. We'll have a stray chance, but a few afternoon stray chances, some scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder will be possible again in the afternoon, evening as the system kind of wraps up through our region. But you also notice temperatures a little bit cooler here. Mid-70s for Memorial Day, and we'll keep that going as we head through the rest of the week with drier weather ahead.